more Knights of the Old Republic. We're so close to finding the Star Forge. All that's left is to go to Korriban. I'm gonna talk with Juhani a little bit, like I usually do, beginning with my other parts.
How may I be of assistance to you? What is...
So what happened after her father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Terrace. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
And she died.
She never recovered.
Oof.
There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal.
Oh, I know that.
They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace.
They captured you?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you.
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there,
Of
and
course
drove
not.
the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
And what did you do?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought a passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Yep, became a Jedi.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Alright, we're off to Korriban to look for the final star map. Alright. Goodbye, Banan. Such a peaceful, watery planet, in my opinion. Hey, what's up, Revan? Uh-oh.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karath's vessel. I owe it to her.
Oh boy. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events.
Admiral Karath taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Karath's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Don't do anything you'll regret, Karath.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid, and I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. Count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Karath doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Admiral Karath will be watching the three of us very closely, so the other party members are going to have to save us.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Rev and I completely agree with you, and since you're the only person in the chat right now, hopefully, I was hoping to wait until everyone else gets a chance to vote, but I don't think anyone else is here, so I'm just going to choose HK.
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate.
Well, here's hoping it'll work.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Bastila, Karath, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander. Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karath warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery. We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship. Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army. Wipe its memory chip and take
Mission
it to
is
the
weak,
salvage
but
shop.
she also has
The technician will deal with
stealth.
it later.
I think you can get a stealth field generator in one of the containers.
Karath, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I will kill you for what you did to my whole world.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Karath, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Nah, I'll never betray the Jedi.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
Malak won't get any answers from me.
The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking about?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the
Stop
test.
speaking in riddles.
I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
Oh shit. That's an unexpected thing. Don't hurt her, I beg you.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Alderaan. It's on Alderaan. I bet some people wouldn't get this reference.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well, this is the price of your resistance. Enough. You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
Well, Dantooine is off the map. We can't go back over there. No, you're lying. It's not true.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have
Actually, I
been
shouldn't have said that.
eradicated,
My bad.
along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
We have been sent to assassinate Lord Malak.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No, stop it.
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
You know what? Fuck you. You're a sick, evil man.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far.
Yeah.
Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karath. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
I don't like either of these choices. I think he is forever lost as well. But just for the sake of being good, I'll just say number one.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
It's hard to believe they're all gone.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Brooke, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is he now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping he would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
I think Saul would have tortured us no matter what I told him.
I've known Admiral Karath a long time, and I think you're right. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malak arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope HK-47 busts us out of here before he arrives.
I hope I equipped him with some good stuff. No, it don't matter. I can just loot some people. And here he goes. Hey, what's up? Bitch! Get some of them droid upgrades. I'm not even in combat. What are you talking about? I guess I have to wait to lower my my weapon. Some of that big defense with a flamethrower and good sensors. I don't have any weapons, but it's fine. More parts and construction kits. Very, very good. Alright, so we just stole some parts from the ship, so we can just get a droid to help us fight with some free XP. Fly, my droid, fly! Sith troopers over there. Honestly, I really like this part of the entire game. You get captured by the Sith and you pick a party member to help free you, and depending on who you pick, there's a different scenario. Oh yeah, I got the advanced flamethrower, or the Type 2 flamethrower. I need this actually. He got stunned? Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm not going to use this terminal because there's a better way of doing this.
Baso, Gino Molirani Dubo, Tonking Ba.
Who are you?
Tong Hitwama Aki Inkotune, Kotong Hitwama Ji Aki Inkotun, Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Jaskronki do Patslemo, Chi Itakanki, Chana Kilikon, Kimba Mulirat Wanaji.
Rare goods, you say?
Nekaba Dubaka, Patisa, Patisa, Kon Mulislimo Poiwanga Kun Liski.
A smuggler.
Ichuta, Yun Patisa, Kimba Nikchalora Kun.
Alright, how can you help me?
Smilia, Tinkuin Koka, Patoga Yakfuli Kokala Ji, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri Ra.
Why wouldn't the Sith have confiscated it?
Smilia! Tinkuin Koka, Patoga Yakfuli Kokala Ji.
he had to do the prison smuggling, I see. That's disgusting.
Tinkuin Koka, Kimba Nikchalora Kun. Kun Abashun Ni Chunchi.
I'll see what I can do.
Chiwaka Aita Kanki Jiyokaku. Hava Yun Patisa. Chiwaka Aita Kanki Jiyokaku.
Well, just so happens I already have a flamethrower. Or not flamethrower, cell card. My bad. So unfortunately, it's only good on this part of the ship, but it's fine. This icebreaker gives us 99 computer spikes. Oh shit. Alright, so here's some things we can do. Release the force fields, making the crazy Rhodians go out of here. And the Sith know. I'm gonna stop them. Emergency riot system. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I don't think there's anything else to do in the cameras. We have the commands. Open the detention area. Upload the schematics, why not? Do not overload the terminal, I do not want to die. And that's all we can do. Right, equipment A.
Affirmative. Unsuccessful attempt.
Well, I'll get my character and bash it. Get a Sith passcard out of there. But why would you do that when you could just steal from the guard? I wish you could pickpocket in this game, like while you're in stealth mode. That'd be interesting. Just pickpocket this guard's cell card and help that one Rhodian. Tink, tink, tink. That's all I ever hear when he walks. Tink, tink, tink. Alright, unlock the holding cells and equipment storage.
You may be a droid, but when this is all over, I'm gonna see the Republic gives you a medal for your part in this. If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malak's presence approaching.
And there goes
We don't want to be
Campus.
here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
Well, let's get our equipment and blast through the bridge.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
Well, because I'm the main character, I guess I'm coming too.
That's a good idea. The others can get to the Ebon Hawk on their own, but Karath and I might need your help. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Alright, get to the equipment room.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Still gotta get the equipment. Let's go. The game was nice enough to at least equip Karath and Bastila. I think the game's like the main character, you might want to change some clothes or whatever the fuck. I should have given him that feat at the very beginning, but whatever. I'm mostly focused on his ability to shoot. Okay. Don't. I don't want to talk to them. Loot. And here's all the stuff that I have collected on my journey. Holy shit. I do want my Jedi Knight robe. My upgraded sabers. I think it's this one, and then the short green one. There we go. I'm gonna pick the nerve amplifier belt, the strength gauntlets. I don't want to put anything on my head. Like, it honestly looks dumb. I'll put like a response package. Put some shields on, why not? And then go from there. Alright. Ready. Gotta go super speed fast. I do want what's in that container though. Not like it matters or anything, but it could be something I could use, maybe? I really don't know. This Pizzazz card, upgrades, stealth field generator. I could use that hair trigger though. Good for upgrades.
This is Canderous. We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry, we'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
Alright, to the bridge. So, the alarm just sounded and the bridge is in lockdown. You can't just walk in. You're gonna have to find some way around. Yeet! Get stunned. Hello there. Oh shit, someone's throwing a lot of grenades. Yep. Stop it. Wow, that Sith trooper actually killed Bastila. But it's fine. We have the power of healing.
Yes?
Sure.
What can I do?
Sure. We go. I honestly don't know, Revan. If no one shows up, that's fine. I'm not really worried about views or anything. If you don't want to hang around, that's all good. Although it's appreciated. I just like to play games that I really like, you know? Like this game. And of course I will be playing the second one. There? I don't think... No, I didn't need the footlocker stuff. Oh yeah, get used to that alarm. That's gonna be here for as long as I'm on this bridge area. Alright. And I saw the armory right there. No, it's not Seth. Alright. And of course it's mine. Gonna need these to get to the bridge. Yeah, it's always you know, low views, but you know, you make that one video that spikes in views and then you keep making some good content, you'll get there. But I honestly don't think I'm gonna get like a ton of subscribers or views. This is just for fun for me. Get some armor that I cannot use because I have force powers. I really don't like that some force powers are limited when you have armor. It's kind of dumb. Okay. And more mines. It's funny. Alright, now we just need to find the area that gets us out of here in space. Oh shit. Dark Jedi Master. Huh. I hereby not give you the rank of Master. God damn, dude. I thought they would be tough. Not Dark Bandit tough, but you know. See, that's good. Way to be positive, you know. All right, before I go out, was there? I probably should explore this shaded area down south. There's probably nothing, but I just need to make sure. Yeah, it's just a hallway. Okay. And then there was a shaded part up north. Okay, nothing special, but cylinders. Let's take a quick peek what we got here. Definitely some supplies. Small supplies, but I'll take it. The heck is a poison grenade or poison mine doing in this specific area in a dead end? Oh well. That's why I like to heal myself. It cures poison instantly. Alright. I think we're done exploring this part of the bridge area, so let's go. Right there. Go north. That was actually a concussion mine. Wow, they really armed this place with mines. Alright. Random parts pile and some containers. Alright. Time to go to space. Sad part about going to space is that the lack of gravity makes us so slow. Go least you get to enjoy the scenery of the sun and some Sith fighters. That's pretty cool. Slowly getting there. Stay tuned. We're about to get to the bridge eventually. In about 10 minutes. JK. Okay, so this is done. Like, as soon as I unlock this inner door, the game unequips our weapons. Yeah, just as I thought. I don't know why the game does that. When I first played this game, I actually went out not knowing that I could, I had my guns unequipped, and we just started fighting with our fists, and I'm like, what the heck? I should probably give Karath some better armor, though. At least in KOTOR 2, they actually fixed that. Yeah, where's my mouse? Jeez. I really need to learn to hotkey this, because I keep using the mouse all the time. Alright, I imagine, yep, this is the bridge, so go to options and definitely save the game. How could you throw a lightsaber if it was not in your hands? Thanks, game. Let us walk in to our deaths.
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, Saul.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Koth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
You always did like to do things the hard way. Lord Malak would have preferred live prisoners, but corpses will have to do.
Yeah. There's gonna be some corpses on this bridge, and I'm not gonna be one of them, so... Die. Oh god, grenades. Ugh. Fucking them up. Oh god. Tesla is about to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
Well, she only has whirlwind. Shit.
Ready?
Shoot, I'm dead. Yep. I'm not even gonna let that happen. I mean, technically I did die, but I'm not gonna waste my time in the menu on that shit.
Very resourceful.
The only thing
Don't be a Mal.
I've seen it.
You will.
Yeah. But like I said before, there is gonna be some corpses, but it's not gonna be me.
Sure.
Goddamn grenades. Pretty sure I asked for 4 speed. Thank you. Jeez. Stunned. That's why I make sure I have force waves, so most of these people are stunned.
The Admiral. He's still alive.
It's time to finish this.
No, don't give in to your hatred. Actually, I would say forget him. He's not worth it. Not worth it at all. But still, don't give in to the hatred.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Karath. Do not become what you despise.
Karath. Must tell you something. Come closer.
Watch a shot. Boom.
You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying words. Remember them whenever you look at those you thought were your friends.
It can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you. Saul. Damn you.
What did he say?
Bastil, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Karath, it's not what you think. We had no other choice. Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
What's going on here?
Not here, Karath. Please, there's no time. Malak is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Karath, I'm asking you to trust me for just a little while longer.
She's right. This isn't time. We can get into this after we escape.
Okay, I'll trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Karath. As soon as we get to the Ebon Hawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
At least with his body. We need the credits and the shield. That is the best shield in this game. Open documents, bay doors. Slicing the system, program a new destination. Nope. JK, lol. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. The Revan bomb? What are you talking about? Is Revan alive? I know what you're talking about, but I'd rather not. I know this game's old, but I'd rather not talk about the thing until it's been revealed, you know? I don't know, that's just me. I know that sounds stupid, but... Well, they're gonna be sending some troopers of Dark Jedi at us. But it's okay, I'm a tank! God, Force Jump is so good. Combined with Force Speed, amazing. Okay. To the hangar.
It's Canderous. We took care of the guards. We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
Really, all you need is good strength and force speed. Because strength gives you more chances to hit with damage, and speed lets you have multiple attacks in one turn. So that's why it's so good. So if you're a combat heavy person, get force speed. But if you're like a force heavy user, like a Jedi Consular, just get some dark side powers. Like Force Lightning and Death Field and all that. I mean, I guess it's okay to have force speed while you're a Jedi Consular. You just wouldn't be good with combat. Maybe. I forgot what the attributes were for each thing. All I know is Guardian is combat, Sentinels are skills, and Consulars are force mages. Foot locker. Foot space locker. Jump. Why didn't you jump? Oh, I would target the one behind him. Speed is so good. Not only you move faster, but you attack with a lot of attacks. Equals more damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Ah, get out of my way. Just saving my game for no reason. When we gotten this far, I might as well save. It's him. The Dark Lord.
Darth Malak.
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Dustil. I've spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
Reunion? What are you talking about? We never met until now.
What? You mean you don't know?
Honestly, no.
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine. Kashyyyk. Manan. Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
Boom. Holy shit. And that is one of the greatest examples of why you should do show don't tell.
You cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
This is actually one of the best plot twists I have ever witnessed in a video game. Goodbye, Revan. Thanks for stopping by. When I first saw that, I was just like, what the fuck? And I just froze on this dialogue choice for like 10 minutes, just recollecting my thoughts on what the fuck just happened. I'm Darth Revan? No, this is some kind of trick. A Sith lie.
You do not yet remember, Revan. The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
How did they capture someone as powerful as Revan? I mean, me.
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
That's a stupid question. Why would you betray your master? That's the way of the Sith, man. Why wouldn't the Jedi just simply kill me? That's another dumb question. They don't believe in executing people. No, I don't believe you, Malak.
You must have seen flashes of your old life in your dreams, Revan. Memories bubbling up to the surface.
Yep.
Surely you must remember the battle in which you were captured.
Okay, I'm stuck with these questions. Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
But why betray your master?
You mean why did I betray you, Revan? You are the one who taught me the ways of the Sith. The strongest must rule if we are to survive. You knew I would one day challenge you for supremacy, but you underestimated me. I acted sooner than you expected and seized the Sith throne with a single brilliant stroke. How you survived the final battle is a mystery to me. Perhaps you should ask Bastila. After all, she was part of the Jedi strike team that captured you.
Bro, you used your ship to fire at my bridge. That's not real man stuff. You should have faced me in person. Bastila, is this true?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
Then why don't I remember being Revan?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
You've been lying to me this whole time?
I wanted to tell you, but the Council forbid it. They were afraid you might return to the dark side if you discovered your real identity.
But now you know the truth, Revan. The Council has failed in their attempt to make you their pawn. The will of a Sith Lord is not so easily manipulated.
Bro, you can't expect to keep his true identity a secret forever. Why not just let me die?
The Jedi hold all life sacred, even that of a Sith Lord. I could not just let you die, Revan, not if it was possible to save you.
Bastila hides the truth behind noble words, Revan. The Jedi needed the memories buried deep in your wounded mind. There was no other way to bring them out. They had to keep you alive.
But why program me with another identity?
We couldn't simply restore your true identity. Revan was too dangerous. But locked inside your mind was information the Republic needed, the secrets of the Starforge. The Council created an identity for you, a soldier under my command. Your subconscious memories were supposed to lead me to the Starforge. There was no other way to get the information.
They made you their puppet, Revan, and Bastila was the handler pulling your strings.
But why you, Bastila? Why did the Council choose you?
When I used my Force powers to keep you alive on that bridge, it created our bond. I convinced the Council that I could use that bond to draw out your memories and lead us to the Starforge.
Tell the truth, Bastila. You wanted to taste the dark side for yourself. You knew the only way the Council would permit you to explore the Sith's power was through Revan's lost memories.
No. I wanted to help you, Revan. I thought this mission would redeem you, that it would atone for your past crimes. How else could you be saved?
But what if I remember who I really was?
You had to be healed so I could try and draw out the secrets of the Starforge. It was our only hope of stopping the Sith. It was a risk the Council chose to take.
So basically, she, even though she says, like, oh, they hold all life sacred, they still wanted my memories to know the secrets of the Starforge. That's basically why I was a soldier under her command. I would have to say, bitch, you used me. You're no better than the Sith.
How can you say that? Malak nearly killed you, but the Jedi Council gave you another chance to live. They gave you a chance to redeem yourself by defeating the Sith.
A rash and
you wanted to use
hope.
Me.
The dark side is too strong. My power is too great. Even my old master is no longer a match for me. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Well, your power is no match for mine.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Okay, by myself. course it's locked. That was easy.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi! I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No! The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
But what about Bastila? We need to help her.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
So Malak has captured Bastila. Malak, my old apprentice. Crazy stuff. More fighters. I mean, duh, we just escaped the Leviathan, so they might as well do that. Alright. I'm ready.
Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malak. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Ah, Malak won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
Yep. We gotta find the Star Forge.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malak said, or should I?
I'll tell them. I'm Darth Revan.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Karath told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Just some dreams and my visions.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malak, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
This changes nothing. I still want to stop Malak.
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malak's the one who tried to destroy Terrace. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malak who gave the order to attack your people, Karath. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
Well, Jolie, what do you think?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change
It's a little
anything?
dickish, if you ask
I'm not
me.
here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
Oh well. I was gonna find out eventually, no matter what. Candace?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
HK-47?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Why? What's happening?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
And what's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
Revan.
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
It makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Revan making his own assassination droid and giving him some assassination contracts. It's pretty weird, but it makes sense.
Observation. Indeed, I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow, what are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malak himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
I love how they believe in the Force and how coincidence things could be. You won't abandon me, won't you, T3?
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Nope. Well, Karath, will you stand with me against Malak?
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
I won't let you down, Karath. I promise.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
I guess we would have to try, for Bastila's sake.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going.
I don't know
I guess we
either.
both just have to find a way to push forward.
Yep.
Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Alright, so we're actually going to return to where we were heading, is Korriban. And this time it looks like it's in a tomb. Bastila just fades away. She's gone. So if you haven't noticed, Juhani wasn't in that group discussion. That was a little weird.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
I regret any harm I may have caused.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
You'll do fine.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
I do want to switch to this Jedi Master robe. It has more defense. And upon armor's sake, let's give Karath some good armor. Okay, the mesh armor is pretty good. And it gives him good reflex. I need dexterity. Yes, Regic's gloves, but I just want to double check. Yeah, I can only give him gloves. And I'll go from there. So, in case you've forgotten a few streams ago, because I know it's been a long time, Karath's son is on Korriban, so we're going to take him with us. And let's take Jolie. I need a Jedi with me.
Kukuno no ba mulera tikun. Tonghit kun chonching.
The Dark Lord of the Sith? You mean Malak? The true Lord of the Sith, Darth Revan. Okay, who are you? Ziagram. The exchange, question mark? So why approach me now if you don't want to associate with me? Sources? Yep, easy money.
Hakijukrata bola shui chongatong. Chong no bunka mulera kunkile. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchu. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun.
Well, I'm not really trying to take over the Sith again.
Pograshi onion compa chintomo muchuba. Loda dita kun. Itong abong sha umina. Wanga kumbis king valemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana.
And you're going to give these items to me? I hope so. No. And I got a button.
siya nun ya kababolpa mulji kuna. Tolpa da pongwale kando ng guguchuchut.
It's actually here.
Kupilio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola. Mucha shag panka.
I guess I'll go check it out.
Wait, Boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize. Gruto haga jijiwa. Wata juma wana hu ama hu tong abong siya umninang. Wanga kumbis keng balemura.
Okay. So, you can buy some rare premium items, it seems. We'll worry about that later.
Chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
Jedi come here often, don't they?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thao donga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
So I imagine.
Kuya mi juz kachita. Nai patoga ya fulki. Kukula jiti. Ui. Itanadana yitya. Kuntichani.
25 credits. That's not really necessary, is it?
Kuya mi juz kachita. Nai patoga ya fulki. Kukula jiti.
I know it's only 25 credits, but still, I'm not spending money on docking fees, damn it.
Mucha shak pangpa.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira. King kunjope shak. No ba muliraji. Johnny yun turung.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. There's a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata don't no sercha.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should, You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
You can't just kill them.
Please help us! Silence! Of course I can kill them. The Sith can do whatever they like on Korriban, and frankly, these worms rather deserve it. That's for you to decide, however.
Let them go. That's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
Come on, they aren't really worth your time.
I suppose not, but you're as boring as they are. Fine, go on, all of you. Hopefully you've learned something here.
So this is why I chose Korriban last, since I'm Darth Revan. And by the way, no one's gonna believe.
You decided to leave your little hermitage in the forest and come help us stop the Sith. I guess you realized this was worth coming out of retirement for, huh?
Yeah, that's right, Sonny. The Sith are the greatest evil to hit the galaxy since, well, Well, the Mandalorians. And they're the worst thing since Exar Kun, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc.
Okay, man, you lost me there. Are you trying to make a point?
Look, everybody always figures the time they live in is the most epic. Most important age to end all ages. But tyrants and heroes rise and fall, and historians sort out the pieces.
Are you saying what we're doing isn't important?
Malak is a tyrant who should be stopped. If he conquers the galaxy, we're in for a couple of rough centuries. Eventually, it'll come around again. But I'd rather not wait that long. So we do what we have to do. We try to stop the Sith. But don't start thinking this war, your war, is more important than any other war just because you're in it.
That's an interesting theory, but I don't buy it. The Republic stands for something. It stood for something for 15,000 years. And if it falls, everything will change forever.
You believe whatever you need to get through this, Sonny. The bottom line is we both want to stop Malak. So let's not get hung up on the details. Let's just get back to stopping him.
That's an interesting thing, because with Star Wars, war always happens. It's gonna come back, no matter what. Oh, think, oh, this is where we finally destroy the Sith. You're wrong. That's basically how it works. As I was saying, there's no way that these Sith students will believe that I'm Darth Revan. So I'd rather avoid that dialogue, just so you know.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the Academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Great. Just what we needed. Some punks to come steal our lunch credits.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lasho.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
Just what we need. Some punks to steal our lunch credits. You gotta love these one-liners that Karath can make. You can try to kill me. You'd fail, but you can try.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dreshdae?
I do not care.
No, wait, 13.
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do
100.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Okay. These two Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapsed. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasped. My partner collapsed. I don't know what to do. After a moment, the commander responds, calm down. I can help.
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. There is a silence. Then a blaster shot is heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, okay, now what?
Kid, maybe you should try juggling next time.
Too funny. Good one.
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, I should have tried juggling. Who wants to know? Hand what over? What are you talking about? Well, Davik's dead, I presume. I stole it. I stole the ship from him.
Con muli slimo poi wanga kun riskin.
How much is it worth to you?
Uchua penki.
1,000 credits, eh? I could take a look for it. I'm gonna go do that now, actually. We're gonna be doing some smuggling with Spice. Doesn't surprise me that Davik, the leader of the exchange, is doing Spice. And besides, there's something I need to do. Since we're going into the Sith Academy, we gotta look the part. So I'm gonna equip myself with these dark robes and make my lightsabers red. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Red 47. Spice. Sorry about that little lag spike there. I should have some good internet connection. At least I hope I do. It says excellent connection for now, but we'll see. If it gets to a point, I may have to stop the stream. Anyway, I have the spice. Well, I don't work for Davik, you know. You could give me some more. That's more like it. Actually, David, spice is actually a Star Wars term for drugs. Earning more credits. Tell me more. A box? $2,000. Okay, what happens if I open the box? But is it a bomb? Why? Why not open it? It's not a bomb, but don't open it. Okay, I'll do it. Huh. There's a box on my ship, but they tell me not to open it. So, he's the one that sells special items. Well, what do you have for sale?
Kuyami Jusku Kitanai.
Let me see.
Kimba no Konik Dota.
So he's got tons of life support packs, some good armor, thermal detonators, good grenades. Ooh, good shields. Implants, some armor upgrades, weapon upgrades, Pazak cards. I don't know why I would buy that shit. I will buy some of these later. Once I'm at a point where we're gonna go for the final stretch, which is at the Star Forge, I'm gonna buy some of those items. I definitely want those shields, the detonators, and the life support packs. Those are pretty cool. And there it is, the Sith Academy.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
What's this medallion you mentioned?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yuthura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy.
Uh-huh. How do I become Sith then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
What are these people doing? What you doing?
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
So many days. Who put you up to this? Mikkel.
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Mikkel?
And what if I am?
You gotta do something about those men. They're dying.
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot-grobs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
So it's not a real test.
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
You talked to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
No, he's tricking you. He'll never let you in.
Oh, all this for nothing.
And he died.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the Academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely.
I'm just gonna say you should go home. The Sith aren't for you.
Somehow I think he'll get over it.
Yep.
What's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
I don't want to pick a fight here.
But we do. Isn't it obvious?
Look, I'm trying to be reasonable. If you keep pushing me, you'll regret it.
All right, let's go. Consider yourself lucky, stranger.
Uh-huh. Lucky, right?
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me. Please! You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything.
Kudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Sniveling fool. You would ever belong beside me in the Academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same.
I won't let you kill that woman.
You can't stop me. You first, human. And then she dies.
Well. Bitch, you just threw your lightsaber at me? I'll just take this medallion you have there. Let's get into the Academy.
Can you not see that I am busy, human? Ah, I see you have a medallion. Where did you get it?
It was given to me.
Oh, by one of the others, no doubt. You do seem a fit candidate for the Academy, though there is something odd about you. Obviously, you're a Jedi, one who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Yes, but only very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us?
No.
For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I wish to become a Sith, and that is an obvious lie.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're my slaves. Don't worry about them.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy?
Yes, I am.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I know more about the Sith than you. I've just forgotten.
Indeed. Then perhaps you would care to demonstrate for us the powers of a Sith Master. No? Then perhaps you shall keep your foolishness to yourself and actually learn something. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy. All so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn
Fire.
that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
Yes, I am ready.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Alright. So, basically what I do is build prestige until I get a ton of prestige and then get for the final test.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Favorite prospect, eh?
Absolutely.
Hey
By
now.
my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Do I have a choice?
Not really.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
don't worry. What I have in mind will benefit us both. You can be sure of that. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Naga Sado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
And what's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
And you want me to kill Master Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
Pupil against Master. That sounds so familiar.
And so it should. It is central to our beliefs. It is my responsibility to replace my master when I am strong enough.
Okay. I'm going to agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
Okay. Tell me about the Code of the Sith so I can gain a little prestige.
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Peace is a lie, there is only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Through passion, I gain strength.
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
And what about love?
Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not. But it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
I see.
It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Okay. Through strength, I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
Through power, I gain victory.
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
Through victory, my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that.
I bet.
One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend.
You don't think the Sithari can exist?
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
And the Force shall free me.
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you.
Okay, I think I got it.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it, and it shall serve you well.
So, tell me about yourself.
About myself. I'm originally from Sleheron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more. You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige.
But I want to know more about her, actually.
What do you wish? I am eager to get this over with.
You mentioned you were from Sleheron?
I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking?
I'd just like to know more about you, that's all.
I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheran, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound.
Damn.
I stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheran. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is.
The Jedi found you. What happened?
I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time.
No, I want to know now.
I hope to see you again. Hello again. I trust all is going smoothly.
How did you become a Sith?
I would prefer not to discuss that.
But I really want to hear it.
Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past?
I just thought we could become friends, or maybe something more.
I see. You certainly have odd notions for one hoping to become a Sith. I'll play along, for now. Let's see. After escaping from Sleheran, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
You were a Jedi?
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi.
You sound very much like someone I used to know.
Yes, well, I imagine I am not unique. Things very easily could have been very different for me. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew, to fight for what I knew was right. The Jedi restrained me until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
But has anything changed?
No, not yet.
That's what I thought.
But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change. The more time I spend with the Sith, the more I am certain that one day I will be able to fight as I must. I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware.
It's a commendable goal. I admire your spirit.
Thank you. I only wish I was as strong with the Force as you are. You could change much yourself, if you wanted to. But enough of that. I have talked about myself too much. Surely you are tired of it.
Okay.
Come back soon, my friend.
My friend. We're friends now. Let's talk to the other Sith students.
Oh, hello.
Or at least some of them.
I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alwyn.
Something wrong?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yes. My master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
But I'm not Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Yes, you did.
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
Well, if it doesn't feel right, then perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about the Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out. Give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Get some loot out of someone else's locker. I don't want to talk to the cow. Fuck that bitch. Dustil Onasi. Boy, does that name sound familiar.
You take a wrong turn somewhere?
Dustil, is that you? Oh, lovely. It's Father. Figures you'd show up after all this time. How did you manage to get inside the Academy?
Through the front doors.
Cute. I wonder how interested Master Uthar would be to know just who he has in his web. Unless you've switched sides, Father. But I doubt that.
Nah.
Just why are you here, Father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion? Dustil, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead. Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? Look, everyone, it's Father, come to rescue me at long last. Sure, he may have left Mother and I to die on Telos, but that doesn't matter.
No, I didn't abandon you. The task force just arrived too late. Telos was in ruins, and your mother... I held her but I looked for you. I swear I looked everywhere.
Ah, save it. You abandoned us long before. We were alone all during the wars, and even once you came back, you still didn't stay.
I didn't have a choice. I was needed.
Yeah? Well, you were needed at home, too. You were needed when the bombing started, and I got captured. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have a new family now, a family that cares about me. I don't need you.
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. The son I knew would never...
You never knew me. You weren't even there to know me, so don't presume to tell me what I would or wouldn't do.
I don't know what's been done to you, but you are coming with me out of here, now.
Touch me, old man, and I'll kill you. Get out! Get out of here before I tell the Sith that you're here.
Whoa, calm down, man. He's just trying to protect you.
I don't need his protection, not anymore. The Sith give me everything I need.
You can't mean that. The Sith are... they're evil. They're the dark side. They took me away from you and your mother. They're what took you from me.
No, they are not evil. They're not. The dark side is superior. You were at war long before they came along.
The Sith war to conquer, to rule the helpless. I went to war for you, Dustil, for your freedom, your future.
I don't believe you.
If I failed you, son, then it's my failure. Please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it. Prove that the Sith are so evil, and I'll think about it.
Okay, how can we prove something like that?
I'll stay right here. I won't tell anyone you're here, for now. You find some proof, and you bring it to me. If I hear you asking questions about me, or doing a single thing to jeopardize my position in the Sith, I swear I'll tell everyone what you're up to. You got that, Father? You prove what you're saying is true. I'm not going anywhere otherwise.
I got it, Dustil. I'll be back. I swear it.
So I know where to get it. Just gotta check. Okay, there's last show and the other guy, Shardan. Fuck those. Fuck all these Sith students. Hey, Uthar, what's up?
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
Don't worry. But first, let's talk about Uthura.
Oh? What is my apprentice up to now?
She wants me to help her kill you in the final trial.
I see. It is good that you have come to me with this information, young one. It is a bit ironic that Uthura has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time, it will be Uthura who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenas. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Uthura for that final test, making her an easy target. Rather generous of me, don't you think?
This should be interesting.
For coming to me with
Very
this information
generous
and
indeed.
betraying your foolish trainer, I feel you are worthy of prestige, young one. Go now. You have not yet impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Okay.
Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
Definitely, I am going to give this pad to poison Uthura. You could say I'm neutral to this situation. And who are you? Master Uthar gave me this data pad for you. We're gonna be a little sneaky over here.
Ready?
Let's have a little chat with you, Thura, one more time.
I understand you have impressed Master Uthar at least a little.
Just
That
a
is
little
good.
bit.
We are one step closer toward completing my plan. Were I you, I would not get too excited just yet. You still have plenty left to do.
Speaking of which, I do have some news about Uthar.
What? What's happened? Our plan is still intact, I hope.
He plans me to fight you in the final test.
Ah, how very clever of him. Normally you would face some other student in the tomb, preferably one of the failed ones. Obviously Uthar has decided to get rid of me. But why?
Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Did I say something to him? No, I did not.
Then how could he suspect? Unless one of the others... Never mind. It is not important now. In the end, it works out better that it is only the two of us in the tomb with him. So long as we refuse to fight. Is there anything else I should know?
Nope. Nothing else.
Good. I'm not about to rest on my laurels, however. Here. This pass card will allow you access to Uthar's quarters. It's at the far end of the passages with the other quarters. Take this device as well, and put it inside his cot. No one should see you do it. Then Uthar will be too weak to stand up against us. Don't even think of failing me. You and I are too far into this now to back out.
So, I get to poison Master Uthar. Locker.
That data pad, just take a look at it. I wonder if Dustil knows his friend was disposed of like that. If not, it might convince Dustil that what we're saying about the Sith is true. It'd be worth a shot.
That databed says his friend Celine was hindering his progress, so they killed her. Place the poison device. Pew. Now both Uthar and Uthar are going to be poisoned. And that's exactly how I'm going to play this out.
back already. So tell me, Father, where's this proof you promised?
I have a data pad I want you to look at. You knew someone named Celine?
Celine? She's the one who convinced me to come to the Academy with her. Why? Where did you get this?
Look at it. It belongs to Master Uthar, doesn't it?
Yes, it's his, but he told me he said that she'd been lost on a mission in the valley. This says that they
killed her because she was hindering your progress. Superiority at any cost, Dustil. There's your
any
evil.
cost.
Or can you live with that?
No, I can't. I had no idea. They lied to me.
Well, there's the son I remember. Now, will you leave here?
No. You go do whatever you have to, Father. I have some other friends here. I have to warn them what's going on. And maybe I can, you know, look around here and find out some more information from the inside. Something that might help you.
I don't suppose there's any way I could talk you out of that, is there? I mean, you're not gonna do anything halfway. Sounds familiar.
I guess it does.
I'm proud of you, Dustil. You aren't hanging on to a lie after you see it for what it is. Not everyone could do that.
Maybe after this is all over we can talk. I'm still not sure about us, but I'll listen. Maybe we can get back to where we should have been.
Well, I'd like that.
I'll go back to Telos when this is over. You can find me there. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, son. Good luck.
Well, that's the end of that quest.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You think you'll see Dustil again?
I think so. If he's anything like he used to be, Dustil hates to be tricked. There's no way he'll let the Sith trick him again. As for whether or not he'll be my son again, I don't know. He's so full of anger and hate. I wasn't expecting him to be like this. Well, maybe we can work it out. I hope so. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Thanks, by the way, for all your help.
No problem. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a part right here, and we'll continue finishing Korriban tomorrow, and then it's off to seeing the Starforge. So thank you everyone for joining me. I'll see